Hello and welcome to Man Cave Media. On this channel I talk about beer, sneakers, tech, and toys. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Also, please connect with me on social media. I'm on Instagram at media.mancave and on Facebook and Twitter at mancavemedia.org. And finally, if you enjoy listening to podcasts, please check out the League of Sedentary Gentlemen. We're available wherever you get your podcasts or direct from our website at man-cave-media.org. Alright, so a friend of mine recently got me entered into a raffle to win some wireless headphones, and we both won. Let's check them out. Alright, so these wireless headphones that I have here for review are, I'm going to butcher the name. The company is called Choetech. I believe that's how I'm pronouncing that. Or I believe that's how it's pronounced. Of course, that's how I'm pronouncing it. Choetech. Choetech? I don't know. It is a brand that's featured often on Amazon. I actually bought a USB-C multi-card adapter by the same brand that I use with my MacBook, and I mean, it performs very well. I still use it. I've had it for over a year, and so, I mean, I decided I would do a review on these guys. I don't know what their target is. They kind of resemble AirPods Pro a little bit in a way. I'm not sure if that was their target, but that's kind of what they look like. But I own a pair of regular AirPods, and since they have a similar price point, I figured I'd go ahead and compare them and see how they go. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do an unboxing right now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use these as my daily drivers for a couple of days, and then come back and finish this review as far as like audio quality goes and battery life and stuff like that. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get them out of the box and have a look. Trusty knife. All right, so their presentation is very Apple-esque. I really like this case. Oh, it's USB-C. There's a bonus. If it was USB micro, I was gonna cry a little bit because I don't have a USB micro cable readily available in my bag, so I would have to make a special case for these. So it looks like they came out of the box with a charge. Show you see if the camera will focus on that. And this is what the actual buds look like. I mean, they're pretty cool looking. Actually, they remind me a lot of the Anchor earbuds. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Anchor buds. I have not seen AirPods Pro up close, only on commercials and whatnot. So I don't know how they look in comparison to those. But oh, it's already unhappy with me. What did I do? Oh, I think it wants to pair. Yeah, okay. Not right now. So I'm going to pair these up to my phone and my laptop, and I will use them as my daily driver for a couple days, and I'll report back with battery life and audio quality and just overall what I think of the headphones. So it'll be a couple of days for me, but it'll only be a few moments for you. Stick around. All right, so what was just a moment for you was 4 days for me. For the last 4 days, I used these as my daily driver. And as I stated before, for the price, I was kind of comparing them more to my standard AirPods, even though the design is more in line with like the AirPods Pro. But I feel like for price point, I mean, this is more of a competitor for the regular AirPods at $40. I also forgot to mention that in the beginning of the video. These retail for $39.99. I've seen them come on sale on Amazon frequently, but I mean, if you're gonna pay retail for them, they are $39.99. So that being said, over the last 4 days, my thoughts on these are much like the standard AirPods. They're best for use with like podcasts or listening to YouTube videos and stuff like that. I wouldn't really recommend them for music. Audio quality is okay. So like if you're at work or if you're cleaning your house or something like that, and you're not home alone and you don't want to disturb the other people in your house, or you're at work and you don't want to disturb your coworkers, then sure, like these are fine. Listen to music on these. But if you're just sitting down and trying to like really enjoy music, like a good set of headphones, a good experience, I would definitely grab something else. I don't have any experience with the AirPods Pro, so I can't really compare them to these, but comparing them to the standard AirPods, they're about the same. So if you don't have an iPhone and you were thinking about getting AirPods, you should go with something like this instead. My experience with the AirPods on an Android phone is not great. So I mostly use my AirPods on my iPad and on my MacBook and on my work phone, which is an iPhone. Trying to pair AirPods to an Android device, there's something there that kind of nerfs them a little bit. You don't get the full audio, like, how can I put it? You can't really turn them up. They're not very loud when you connect it to an Android device for whatever reason. There's something about it when it connects to an Android device, it kind of gets nerfed. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's Android doing that or if it's Apple doing that, but nevertheless, if you don't own an iPhone and you were looking for something like an AirPod, this would be a good alternative. Now, one thing I do want to note is these are not nearly as comfortable as my standard AirPods, and I'll tell you why. So for AirPods, the design is they just kind of hang in your ear. Oh, wrong ear. So they just kind of hang out there. There's nothing intruding your ear canal. They're just kind of in there, just kind of hanging out. Very secure, like they don't fall out. And that makes them, for an earbud, very comfortable for people like me who don't like the ear tips. These guys. Now, these include several different sizes of ear tips, and I do have another set of Jabra noise-canceling earbuds that I use when I travel. And so you can get some comfort, using the different size tips, finding out which one works best for you. But overall, I prefer no ear tips whatsoever. The regular AirPods with no ear tips are superior as far as comfort is concerned than these guys. But I mean, that being said, if you get the ear tip that's right for you, it's not that bad. So like I can hang with this for a couple of hours and it won't bother me too much. But after a couple of hours, I do, tend to want to take them out. I start getting annoyed by them. But they are also very secure in your ear. I mean, I never felt that they were going to fall out the entire time I was using them. And I mean, I wasn't just sitting around while I was using these. I was using them at work. I was using them around the house. And I never felt like they were going to fall out of my ears. And so build quality and comfort, right on par with an AirPod. Just note that if you do have an iPhone and you don't like the ear tips, you might want to consider springing for the AirPods because, in my opinion, and people like me, these are more comfortable. Also, that being said, if you are in the Apple ecosystem already and you have more than one Apple device, these will jump in between your Apple devices flawlessly. It's kind of amazing the way that it works. So if I have these connected to my MacBook and I'm watching a YouTube video, but then somebody calls me on my work phone, they will seamlessly switch to the iPhone and I can answer the call with the with the AirPods, and it will just seamlessly switch over. And then once the call is done, it will seamlessly switch back to the YouTube video. And it's amazing. When you're in that ecosystem, it's amazing. So that's another thing to consider. But if you do not have an iPhone and you're not in that ecosystem, but you wanted something similar to an AirPod, these are it. I do recommend them for that purpose. So specs, they have a 10 millimeter driver. So, I mean, it's pretty good size. The lows, it does lack in the mids and the lows as far as for music. For spoken word, I mean, they sound fine for podcasts and for YouTube videos. So battery life, I was getting about a day on just the AirPods. I mean, I keep calling them AirPods. On just the headphones themselves, I was getting about a day. And the case, they claim to have 3 full charges in the case. And I've charged them 3 times, and the case is still not crying for a charge. So maybe a little bit more than that. I guess your mileage may vary depending on your use. What I do like, and I did mention this once already, I do like that the case is USB-C. So the one drawback to my AirPods is I have to carry around a lightning cable because these are still lightning. Yes, I do have the wireless charge case, but I don't have any wireless chargers. So I keep a lightning cable, special lightning cable in my bag just for the AirPods. Yeah, no, first world problems. If they were USB-C, they'd be much better. So I do like that these are USB-C. Aesthetically speaking, the case is really nice looking. It's the matte white finish. Decent build quality. They don't feel as hefty as the AirPods. I mean, the AirPods just have like good weight to them, good heft. They feel like a quality product. These don't necessarily feel cheap. They just don't feel as hefty as the AirPods. I don't know how else to explain that. And I mean, other than that, the build quality is really good. There's a little LED indicator on the front so that you know when you open the lid, it turns white. And that's how you know that they're connecting to the device that you have them connected to. And then when they're charging, the light will change color. So, they must not need a charge because the light's not changing color. Anyways, I'll probably cut all that out. The other thing that's included in the box is this very short but useful USB-C to USB-A cable. I have a lot of use for this, actually. I have Android Auto in my car, but it's not wireless Android Auto. And so I like to keep these short USB-C cables in my car just to make things cleaner when I plug my phone into my radio. So that's actually what I use this for. I'm going to stash this away and charge this guy with a different USB-C cable. All right, other tech specs, these are IP5 rated, waterproof. I did not put that to the test, but I mean, if you're in an environment where you might get wet or if you sweat a lot, you're using these to work out, that's always a plus. All right, other features, they do have touch response on the outside. You can touch and hold to power them on if they go to sleep, and you'll see the little LED on the outside flash there. And then when it's trying to connect, it'll flash white and red like that. Let's see if the camera will pick that up. I don't know. Nah, my camera's not gonna pick that up, but it'll blink white and red. And then while you're listening to music, you can tap the earbud to start and stop, which is really helpful. And also, when you have the earbuds in, just like AirPods, it will tell you connected, disconnected, or anything. It gives you voice prompts. In other words, they do have a few specs that are geared towards gamers. They claim low latency, and they also claim reduced voice interruption. So, I mean, if you're a gamer and you like to use earbuds, that's good for you. They claim that the charging case is a fast charge. Like I said, I haven't had a need to charge the case yet, so I'm not sure how long it takes to charge. But I mean, so far the battery life is pretty impressive, and they do claim that it is a fast charge. So, and they also claim all-day battery life for the earbuds. That, again, your mileage may vary. I was able to get about a day's use out of them. I don't use them a ton when I'm at work. It's mostly for listening to podcasts and watching YouTube when I'm on my breaks. So again, your mileage may vary. And also, just like the Apple AirPods, they claim that they pair instantly once you open the lid. I didn't experience any latency with pairing opening the lid, so I mean, they were fast. Were they as fast as AirPods? I don't know. I didn't do like that kind of a side-by-side comparison, but they're comparable. I'll say it that way. I didn't see any latency at all with pairing. So, all right. Overall, as I stated before, if you are not in the Apple ecosystem and you are looking for something comparative to AirPods, I definitely recommend these. At a $40 price point, they are worth it. Very nice charging case, USB-C. They include multiple sized ear tips, which is always nice, and decent quality overall, especially for podcasts and for YouTube. For music, it's okay. I wouldn't use these to just leisurely enjoy music. I would still reach for something that was noise canceling or just something that had better audio quality. But overall, a good headphone, and I recommend it. If you are in the Apple ecosystem, however, I do recommend that you just spring for a pair of AirPods. I think you'll be happier with them. And also, if you are like me and you don't like the ear tips, the AirPods are a little bit more comfortable. All right, that's all I have for this one. Thank you again for stopping by. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great afternoon, and like always, thank you for watching.